What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Algorand. You might be saying, Vinny, what the hell's an Algorand? What the hell is it? It is a DAO. So essentially the idea here is other projects like the ones that you have listed here will launch on the Algorand blockchain, and projects will move forward from there. Blah blah blah. Look at all these great projects: Algo Fund, Kafila, ChoiceCoin, Open Fabric, Folks Finance. No one knows what any of these are. There's all kinds of stuff getting launched on this platform. So let's dig a little bit deeper, see exactly what they got going on. Do we think it's worth it? Do we think it's something worth getting into? What's their vision? A world where everyone creates and exchanges value efficiently, transparently, and securely. That means a whole lot of nothing. Their mission: global trust through decentralization. Simple designs that drive adoption by billions of people. Elegant technology that eliminates barriers to prosperity for us all. What? Their values: you need to think beyond. Find the heart of the problem. Be courageous. Hey, dare to fail. Dare to fail. I don't know who writes these things, why this is included. No one cares. Like, literally no one cares. There are a couple interesting things to this project. They've introduced the idea called state proofs, which kind of eliminates a lot of the hustle and bustle of verifying transactions and things like that. It's actually pretty interesting that they've done that. It is something that is a problem and will continue to be a problem with some of the larger coins, Bitcoin, and all that good stuff. So there's lots of projects launching on here. This guy on Reddit did a pretty good breakdown of why he thinks that Algorand is going to be successful. So I figured, why go anywhere other than here? It's fairly well written, fairly well laid out. Algorand solves the blockchain trilemma. Oof, it's a trilemma, allowing it to be scaled to billions of users. No other layer 1 blockchain can do this. Algorand is developer friendly blockchain with support for JavaScript, Java, C#, Rust, Python, Go, Swift, PHP, Dart, to name a few. Algorand will never fork due to mathematical proofs of overwhelming probability. This has been formally verified by the runtime verification. That's actually really, really cool. Number 4, network has zero downtime since launch for 2.75 years. That is quite remarkable. I think other than Litecoin, it says that this is the only one that's done that. That is actually pretty incredible. So the recent addition of Algorand state proofs, which will allow secure, quantum resistant, I don't know how you can make that claim, but quantum resistant, seamless, trustless bridges, leveraging Algorand's fast, cheap, and reliable protocol. This allows a direct bridge opportunity in fee-constrained environments like Ethereum. This is actually very important. If you guys have looked at Ethereum gas fees, they are absolutely absurd. They're getting cheaper. That said, it's still something that is a big problem on that network. A lot of people try their very best to avoid using Ethereum as a way to transfer, and understandably so. No one wants to pay $10 or $15 or $20 to transfer money. The Algorand virtual machine runs on every node. Nodes can run with SOC hardware that costs $55. They've averaged 4.42 seconds per block since launch. Other big smart contract blockchains averages around 20 seconds. That's super fast. Fees are always 0.001 algo, even if transferring 85 million algos. This can be reduced in the future from Algorand governance. This is actually super nice. The only concern here is essentially running the nodes. From what I could tell, this statement right here, number 6, is not necessarily all that true. And then in addition to that, from what I could tell, there are no rewards for running a node. So why the hell would you want to run a node? I don't know. More than 52,000 governors participated in Algorand's first governance period, which is unheard of in the blockchain. Algorand is the first post-quantum resistant blockchain. And it says this isn't marketing hype. This is a real concern among cryptographers. This makes Algorand durable for decades. You can change your private key without changing your public address. No other blockchain can change private keys so easily. It's one of the greenest blockchains by being carbon negative. Due to several partnerships, including climate trade, allowing the network to more than offset its carbon emissions. This is one of those things that has always bugged me. It is not any greener. All they're doing is buying credits. To me, that's not an even trade. That's not how it works. I think the goal should be to reduce usage rather than buying credits from someone else. But what the hell do I know? Algorand has been under development for nearly 6 years, with a link to the first white paper. And then the Algorand Foundation's research team have more than 116,000 combined citations. I don't know if that's a lot. I've never been cited for anything, unfortunately. So all that said, it looks like a really cool project. Why would I not want to give it my money? Here's the concern, right? With all of these projects, with all of these DAOs, no one is developing meaningful apps for these projects. And until that happens, I don't think, at least in my mind, it doesn't seem like any of these projects are really going to take off. How could you tell if someone's going to develop a great app for one of these DAOs? That's anyone's guess. I mean, we have no idea what the next Doge or Shiba or any of that is going to be, so it's almost impossible with any certainty to say whether or not a project like this will take off. That said, I think if some bigger companies do get into the space and develop and release an app on this blockchain, it could be huge. Why they would do that and not develop their own blockchain, I'm not sure. But a project like this does look like it has a really good foundation, but it is entirely contingent upon whether or not, really, I think it just needs to be one really, really, really good app that everyone uses, and bing, bang, boom, the whole thing blows up, right? It all blows up. But there's no way to know if that's ever going to happen. So for now, I'm cautiously optimistic about this project. I'll probably throw a few $100s at it just to see what happens. So appreciate you guys sticking around. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you like the content, please don't forget to subscribe. We're going to be uploading our 1-month update from Yield Nodes in the next couple days. It's going to be our first full month on Yield Nodes. So I'm very excited to see what happens there. We were only in last month for about 17 days or something like that, so we didn't get a full picture, so I didn't want to make a video on that without an entire month of earnings from them. So and if you're still sticking around, I'm going to make a video updating what's going on with our helium antenna upstairs. So this is Dugan Squared signing off.